Okay, I get it. The Knicks aren't going to contend for a championship this year. They might not make it out of the first round of the playoffs if they make it that far to begin with. But have you looked at the Eastern Conference standings lately? The 4th seed and the 11th seed are separated by 3.5 games. This is going to be a sprint to see which teams make it and which teams are on the outside looking in. At the moment, the Knicks are sitting in the 7th seed with a 20-19 record. Two of the standouts this year for the Knicks have been Julius Randle's all-star performance and the team's overall defense. Randle is averaging 23 points and 11 rebounds and has grown in his role as the number one option on this offense. Randle notoriously broke his leg in the first game of his rookie season for the Lakers and missed the rest of the season, but following that, Randle has been a very durable player. He does not miss many games. Randle has multiple ways to burn you on the offensive end. He's shooting 41.2% from 3. He can bang down low if he wants to and take advantage of a size mismatch in the post. And if he drives to the rim and draws a foul, he's knocking down 80% of his free throws this year. So overall, Randle is very dangerous on the offensive end, and he's given a lot of teams headaches. And talking about the Knicks defense, it's no surprise with a team that's coached by Tom Thibodeau that the Knicks would be a very strong defensive team. The Knicks are one of the best defenses in the league. They are first in points allowed and 4th in defensive rating. But Thibodeau is definitely a defensive-minded coach, and it's good to see that in today's NBA. I mean, I said they were first in points allowed, but they're still giving up 105 points. That's a lot of points to be giving up to be leading the league in that stat. Now, while Randle has been the clear standout, there are some other bright spots too. RJ Barrett has improved across the board from his rookie year and has been a reliable second option, averaging 17 points and 6 rebounds a night. The Knicks have a fun point guard position. Alfred Payton has gotten the majority of starts this year. Rose had a few starts when he was healthy, but the most exciting point guard has been Emmanuel Quickley off the bench. Quickley was a late-round pick out of Kentucky and has made the most out of the minutes he has got. Alfred Payton is averaging 9 more minutes a game, but his stats are basically the same as Quickley's. Emmanuel has multiple 20-point games off the bench this season, including a 31-point performance against the Blazers. Mitchell Robinson has been one of my favorite young players to watch. I wasn't watching too many Knicks games the last few seasons, but I would be guaranteed to see at least one Robinson highlight. Averaging an even 8.4 points and 8.4 rebounds per game. He's been very good on the defensive side too, adding 1.5 blocks and over 1 steal a game. Nerlens Noel has done a good job filling in with Mitchell out with a hand injury. He isn't adding much on the offensive end, adding 5 points and 6 boards, but he is getting 2 blocks and 1 steal a game on the defensive end. Now, my question in this video was, how good are the Knicks at the moment? If they were to end the season today, and this is how the standings are, even after the play-in games, they would be the 7th seed and would have a first-round matchup with the Nets. The Knicks might get lucky and steal a game at home, but this would be a fairly easy series win for Brooklyn. If the top 4 teams stay the same, I don't think the Knicks have a shot at winning a series against them. The Knicks have shown they are a very good defensive team, and they have some good pieces on the offensive end. But in the playoff series against these top teams, I'm sure they would gladly let Randle go off for 30 and 15, but shut down the rest of the team and win by double digits. RJ Barrett has been playing well, but I don't know if he will be able to respond in his first playoff series against top defenders like Drew Holiday, Ben Simmons, and Jimmy Butler. I can see him having a tough time when the top defender on the team will be matching up with him every night. Outside of a terrible injury or some of those health and safety restrictions messing up some of the top 4 teams, I think the best the Knicks can do is finish in the 5th spot in the East and, maybe take the Heat to 6 games. That's not terrible. No one had any expectations with this team heading into the season. Thibs was a good hire as a coach, but no one thought that this was going to be anything more than a rebuilding year and, maybe sniffing that 10th seed in the play-in game or something like that. But the best thing about Thibs is he's slowly building a winning culture. And with him in firm control of the team and the team playing well, there hasn't been any James Dolan issues publicly. If they can show the team on the right trajectory with a good coach and an owner that is staying out of the headlines and the New York Post, it may draw some free agents to build around Randle. New York could once again become a landing destination in the offseason. But yeah, the Knicks have been a pleasant surprise this year, catching them every now and then on League Pass. So this is a tough season for everybody. Obviously, it's a condensed schedule, and there's going to be, there's been a lot of injuries popping up and everything like that. But the Knicks, for the most part, they've been playing relatively entertaining basketball, and it's good to see them succeeding. Seeing them right in the thick of the playoff hunt, even though the record isn't that great. But yeah, I like it when the Knicks are relevant and doing well. Just like the Yankees in baseball, they have a big fan base, but they also have just as many haters and people that absolutely can't stand the team. So it's always a good thing to have the Knicks relevant. Same with the Lakers and the Celtics. The league is always better when those teams are relevant. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. What is the Knicks ceiling this year? Do you think Thibodeau will have the pull to get in some major offseason talent? Or do you think that the black hole of James Dolan is still hanging over this team, and it might stop any star player from wanting to sign with the Knicks? But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.